People said she'd been kidnapped, tortured, taught a bitter lesson about running her mouth. Whatever they'd done to her, it broke her. Meanwhile, people online had had enough. They started reporting her old videos. Her account was banned permanently. Overnight, her empire of fake fame crumbled. At school, kids whispered about us.
Hey, Alina, where's your famous mom? Faking another heart attack? Careful, she might film you on the toilet next.
Celine cried often. I just kept my head down. But then, the twist that turned our lives upside down. I never thought I'd be the kind of girl to say, my mom ruined my childhood for likes. But here I am, saying exactly that. My name is Alina, and I grew up with my mom and my younger sister, Celine. My dad? He went off to Afghanistan when I was 9. He never came back. At least, that's what we were told. Life wasn't easy after that. Mom didn't like working much, and she always found ways to dodge responsibility. Bills piled up, dinners got smaller, and most days she just lounged around watching TV. Then, one of her friends introduced her to social media. That was the spark that lit the wildfire. Suddenly, our lazy mom had purpose. Not for us, not for bills, but for views. She saw people making money online and thought she could too. At first, it was small things. Little skits, silly videos with us dancing. I didn't mind. It was fun. But then she changed. One evening, while we sat at the dinner table, she grinned at us with a mischievous look.
Girls, I bought something fun today. You'll love it.
What is it? She pulled out a tiny brown bottle.
Laxatives. We'll put it in your cereal tomorrow morning. Then I'll film what happens. Imagine the views. People love that kind of raw, messy content.
Mom, that's gross and mean.
Oh, stop being dramatic. It's just for laughs. Everyone will think it's hilarious. And you want to eat tonight, right? Then don't argue.
I felt sick to my stomach. Not from laxatives, but from dread. The next day, she actually did it. Cameras hidden in the kitchen. My sister and I barely made it to the bathroom before it all hit us. And she laughed so hard she could barely hold the phone steady. From then on, it got worse. One time, Mom decided the best way to go viral was to shock people, literally. She dragged us outside in the middle of winter. Ice clung to the edges of the old backyard pool, the water dark and uninviting. Mom, no way. That water's freezing.
Please, we'll get sick.
That's the point. People love seeing raw, shocking stuff. It's going to be hilarious. Now, on 3.
Before we could protest, she shoved us both forward. We splashed into the icy water, gasping, coughing, our skin burning from the cold. Mom? She laughed.
Yes, that's it. Look at their faces. Pure comedy gold.
We crawled out, shivering, teeth rattling, while she replayed the footage on her phone, giggling. Another time, she handed us oversized clown costumes she bought at a thrift store. What's this?
Your new outfits. You're going into town dressed like this. It'll make people laugh.
Mom, that's embarrassing.
Do you want dinner tonight or not? Then get dressed.
So we did. Painted faces, raggedy costumes, walking the streets. People stared, some laughed, others frowned and whispered. I felt my stomach twist as I begged strangers for coins while Mom filmed from across the street.
What kind of mother makes her kids do this? Keep going, girls. Look sadder, like real beggars. Perfect.
When we got home, she uploaded it immediately. We locked ourselves in our room and cried while she counted the likes. One night, Mom called us into the living room with that crazy light in her eyes, the kind that always meant trouble.
Okay, new video idea. This one's gonna blow up for sure. Alina, you're the victim. I'll be the kidnapper. Celine, you film everything. It'll look so real, people online won't know what hit them.
My stomach dropped. Wait, you're going to kidnap me in public?
Exactly. Nothing gets more views than danger. I'll grab you at the gas station. I'll shove you in the car while screaming. Celine will film the whole thing. Boom! Instant viral hit.
Mom, I don't think this is a good idea.
Do as I say. This is how stars are made.
So that night, we drove to a gas station on the edge of town. Mom gave Celine her phone and adjusted her hoodie over her head like a wannabe villain. My heart pounded as I stood near the pumps, pretending to buy a soda. Suddenly, she pounced.
Get in the car. Don't scream or I'll hurt you.
She yanked my arm hard, pulling me toward the car. I stumbled, tears welling up, because even though it was fake, it felt real.
It's rolling.
But the problem was, we weren't alone. A man filling up his truck froze when he saw us.
Hey, let her go.
He dropped his gas pump and sprinted toward us. Please, help! That was enough. The man grabbed Mom's arm and shoved her back, shielding me.
What the hell are you doing to this girl? Somebody call the cops.
Before Mom could protest, another woman already had her phone out, dialing 911. Sirens wailed minutes later. 2 officers rushed over, guns drawn at first.
Step away from the girl.
Mom threw her hands up, panicked.
No, it's not what it looks like. It's just a prank, just for social media.
The officer's jaw clenched as he lowered his weapon.
A prank? You staged a kidnapping in public? You terrified people and wasted emergency resources for likes?
Please, officer. I didn't mean any harm. I'm just trying to make it online. Please don't arrest me.
The bystander shook his head in disgust.
You should be ashamed. You had your kid crying. She was terrified. All for what? Views?
I wiped my face, embarrassed, wishing I could disappear. Finally, the officers gave Mom a harsh warning.
Ma'am, listen carefully. If you ever pull something like this again, you will be arrested. This isn't entertainment. It's reckless endangerment. Do you understand?
Yes, I swear, it won't happen again.
But on the ride home, she muttered under her breath.
That would have gone viral. People just don't get genius.
I glanced at Celine in the back seat. She was still clutching the phone with shaking hands, staring out the window. I think both of us knew. This wouldn't be the last crazy thing Mom tried. The worst was church. One Sunday, she leaned in while we sat in the pews.
Okay, when the priest starts the sermon, I'm going to collapse. You two scream for help and cry while filming everything. I'll pretend I'm dying. Got it?
Mom, no, this is church.
Do it, Alina. This video will blow up.
And she did it. Right there in front of everyone, she clutched her chest and fell onto the floor. Celine and I screamed as told, tears in our eyes. Not from acting, but from humiliation. The whole church rushed over. Ambulances came. And while they checked her vitals, she slyly whispered to me,
Got it all on camera. Perfect angle.
but karma always waits. One day, Mom tried to film a stunt. She poured lighter fluid on her hand and struck a match, yelling into the camera, "I'm fireproof, baby." Of course she wasn't. The flames roared up her arm before she dropped the match. She screamed in agony, running in circles while Celine and I panicked. By the time we put it out, her hand was blistered and red. We thought that would stop her. It didn't. Bandaged hand and all, she filmed a tragic recovery vlog, milking sympathy. Then, she shifted gears. She started talking about the news. One day, she sat in front of the camera, eyes wide.
You guys won't believe this. A criminal gang killed their rivals, chopped them up. Imagine living like that, huh? Honestly, if I met those guys, I'd teach them a thing or two.
Celine and I looked at each other, horrified. She had no filter, no fear. 2 days later, she vanished. We woke up one morning and she was gone. No note, no call, no text. At first, we thought she was filming some dramatic new content. But then, days passed. A week. 2. Finally, one night, the door creaked open. Mom walked in, but she wasn't the same. Her face was pale. Her eyes were hollow, like they'd seen things no one should see. She moved stiffly, dragging her body as if every step hurt. Her hand, still injured, was now covered in deeper scars. "Mom, what happened?" She didn't answer. She went straight to her room, locked the door, and cried all night. From that day on, she never mentioned videos again. She never picked up a phone. She never spoke of that gang. It wasn't until weeks later that whispers reached us. People said she'd been kidnapped, tortured, taught a bitter lesson about running her mouth. Whatever they'd done to her, it broke her. Meanwhile, people online had had enough. They started reporting her old videos, Her account was banned permanently. Overnight, her empire of fake fame crumbled. At school, kids whispered about us.
Hey, Alina, where's your famous mom? Faking another heart attack? Careful, she might film you on the toilet next.
Celine cried often. I just kept my head down. But then, the twist that turned our lives upside down. One evening, the doorbell rang. I opened it, and standing there was Dad. I froze. Dad!
Hey, kiddo, it's me.
Celine screamed and ran into his arms. I just stood there, stunned. But you died. They told us.
No, I was injured. Captured. Spent years recovering, but I'm back now.
When he walked inside, Mom came out of her room. She gasped like she'd seen a ghost.
You're alive.
I heard everything, Maria. The stunts, the abuse, the girls crying, the gang, the humiliation. I filed for divorce this morning. I'm taking my daughters.
Mom collapsed into a chair, shaking.
No, you can't just... Please, they're all I have.
No, you chose clout over family. You don't get to keep them.
And just like that, our lives changed. Now, Mom lives alone. Word spread quickly in town. People point at her, whisper, laugh. Sometimes kids shout at her when she passes by other kid.
Hey, fake fainting lady, do a stunt for us.
Need a lighter for your hand, ma'am? And the final twist of irony? She works in a mortuary now. Sometimes she drives the funeral car. The same woman who once faked her own death in church now drives coffins around. Celine and I live with Dad. We're healing. Slowly. But every time I scroll past a video of some influencer faking drama for clout, I feel that burn in my chest. Because I know what it cost us. So, that's my story. My mom traded us for followers. The gang traded her pride for scars. And Dad traded his silence for freedom. And me? I'm trading this story for your attention. Because hey, if you listen this far, you might as well smash that like button, subscribe, and maybe drop a comment. Otherwise, I might just collapse in church and haunt your notifications.